What's going on, man? It's your boy Butler. It's the best day of my life. Tomorrow is not promised. Excuse me. Go ahead and do your little dance while they still playing your song. I'm just leaving therapy. It was therapeutic. So I'm riding down Covington Highway on the way out here. And there's a club. The name of this club is called, it used to be called like Mama's Place or something like that. But I remember this club because this is the very first club that I came to when I got out. Like I hadn't been home a month, and I went to this club. Mind you, my dress code is not up to par. The shit that I got on, the stuff that I'm wearing to this club, bro, I'm out the loop, bro. I've been gone for a decade. Mind you, the last club that I had been to before leaving the street was the Gate. That was the last club. So I went from the Gate to Mama's Place, or Mama's, whatever it's called. And, you know, I thought about some of my actions at the club. And I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna probably come off as being like a weirdo or some psychosexual animal. But I think that in order to evolve as an individual, as individuals, as a people, that we gotta be vulnerable. We gotta be honest. And so I guess it'll just start with me. But I vividly remember, bro, I went to the club. Mind you, I don't even know what kind of shoes I had on. And I love polo, and I be thinking that polo I didn't have no polo on. I had a button-down shirt, some green pants, and some shoes I had then got from Marshalls or some shit. And I had a quarter-length leather jacket that my Uncle Bobby gave me. Does this nigga sleep at the, like she sleep at the light? So, bruh, swag on -32. I'm talking about, I was trying to get back into the groove of thing, bro, and I had no clue. I'm 29 years old, and I hadn't been to a club in 10 years. And I had interacted with a whole bunch of people. That's it, Prime Time. That's the club right there. That's the club. It was called Prime Time. Prime Time. If you know that era, bro, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, I'm in this club, bro. I'm in this club, bro, and bro, I grabbed the female on her ass. And initially that don't sound like a bad thing, because at some point in time in my club days, this is, let me go further. So I remember grabbing the female on the ass, and I kind of related it back to when I left the street. When I left the street, bro, it was during the Freaknik era. It was 1996. The club that was playing in the club was To the Club Up, nigga, Here I Go, and damn, what Master P song was? I'm body. Shit, like, this is what was going on. This the mindset. So I might go from getting crunk with a hoe at the club to grabbing on her titty. What's up, little buddy? Or, man, I don't have time for this. Yeah, I don't have time for that right now yet. So what I'm saying is that culture, my club experience was a different one. Oh, okay, we can go. They ain't got no light right here, y'all, at South Indian Creek and Covington Highway. Anyway, so I'm not making an excuse. So I was a certain kind of way in the club. But then, mind you, back in the day, I'm having my way a little bit. I'm 18, 19 years old, and we ain't got the little cups no more. Now we got a picture of that blue motherfucker, or that Long Island iced tea. And if you had a hotel back then, shit, it was something going on. What going on? That came up in the conversation. Yo, we got a tail at such. And if you had a hotel, it could go down. Mind you, we talking about the mindset of a 19-year-old and a 29-year-old. Bro. Then, also keep in mind that I had not had sex in 10 years, neither. I had not been with a woman. I had not felt how soft her ass was. So, when I'm in the club, I'm getting different responses. I probably tried to talk to one or two females. Some successful, some not successful. But there's a mental block. I'm saying that because I'm trying to make an excuse for my action, bro, but it really wasn't. But, bro, this is what happened. So it got to a point where, bro, I'm just grabbing folks on the ass. I hadn't got me a drink. I see shouting. I just grab shout on the ass. Damn. Bro, I probably grabbed maybe 3 or 4 people on the ass. Bro, a security guard saw me at that club that I just showed you, and that nigga escorted me up out the door. I have never told this story to anybody else. That nigga kicked me out that club. And he should have. And it's a blessing I didn't go to jail, bro, because the shit that I was doing was straight pedal. That's some aggressive. So, as I evolved in my club era and I embark on my whole phase, where I understand, or I go into a club, okay, so when I transition from this club, your boy, who passed away not too long, Shenard had a club on Redan in South Harrison. Damn, what was the name of that club? Because on Sundays, hold on, Tuesdays, and I can't remember them days, but it was 2 days out the week, bro. Echelon. See, when I was in Echelon, I was a motherfucking stud, nigga. Cause I hadn't got my wardrobe up. I was in my era. I knew what my drink capacity was. And shout out, I'm not walking through there. I'm trying to make excuses now to not make myself look so bad, but I'm trying to paint a picture of there was an evolution of clubs. It's just like riding a bicycle. But I'm not gonna shade away from the fact that, bro, I was in the club just grabbing random women on the ass. That's what I was doing. And when I was talking to the black man, from Macon, and I told him that this morning, bro, before I went to therapy. And he said, man, look what area you came from, bro. I said, what you mean? He was like, nigga, you got locked up in the Freaknik area. That's how niggas was moving with females. And I was like, damn, is that it? I'm still not making an excuse for my actions, because that's not cool. But I'm being honest in an attempt to promote growth. And as fuck shit begets fuck shit, maybe honesty begets honesty. Bro, I was just in a weird place. Bro, I go even further, and I don't know what this gonna turn into, but there was a point in time, bro, when I was locked up, that I used to just talk with a Jamaican accent, just to myself, just playing around. Bro, damn. Bro, I'm being honest. Bro, I was at a club, bro. I'm fresh home, bro. I hadn't been home 2-3 weeks, bro. I'm at a club. Mind you, I'm uncomfortable. I don't even know what to do with my jacket. When I say I don't know what to do with my jacket, I'm holding my jacket, walking around the club. But I'm walking, this club was downtown. I'm walking around the club, bro. I'm talking with a Jamaican accent. I don't know why the fuck I was doing this. And it's working. It's working. It's working with some people. Some people like then I run up on the female and she like, nigga. she like, why are you talking like that? She like, that ain't no, you ain't from Jamaica, nigga. Mind you, I ain't never been to Jamaica, bro. I just was in the club. I don't know what it was. Mind you, ain't no smoking going on. Drinking was at a minimum. I'm not comfortable in myself. I'm just like on some weird shit, bro. This is why I be saying that when a person come home, bro, you gotta give that person a chance to evolve. I'm not saying that every nigga gonna come home as weird as I was, bro, because when I look back on it, I'm like, nigga, mind you, this was 20 years ago. But bro, when I start unfolding, I'm like, bro, that was weird, nigga. Why would you do that? But then it got to a point where I grew from that to going on a whole stroll. When I say a whole stroll, nigga, me and my people, bro, we gonna hit this club from this hour to that hour. Then we gonna stop by this club. Then we gonna go from this club to Central Station, and then we gonna end up at damn, what that club was, the Cave. We gonna end up at the Cave. When we come outside, it gonna be looking like this. That's me understanding how the club thing work, bro. But initially when I came home, I'm just like, all these women's with all this ass. And that's a terrible place to be. That's a terrible place to be if you ain't ready for that. But I can see how a man could crash out or get tricked out of position, bro. But I was in violation. I was, man, flag on the play. Flag on the play. And I just thought about it, bro. I just was thinking about, man, you got kicked out the club for grabbing females on the butt, bro. That is weird behavior. Then I think about the environment that I came from. Mind you, I just did 10 years in chain gang. I never interacted. I never smashed no man. So I ain't had sex in 10 years. I'm throwed off just a little bit. If we just being honest. If you have had sex before and then you are forced to go a decade without it, bro, you mentally, man, you either from a spiritual perspective, you either effectively disciplined or, nigga, you got some stuff going on, bro. And I think it affected how I interacted that day. And I think it affects how I move today. I think it does. So that, and I ain't trying to say, woe is me, oh, I'm traumatized, because I'm just being honest, bro. I don't know what the final conclusion is. I do know that wasn't healthy behavior in the club, but shit, that's what I was used to at some point in time. And I eventually got through that, because I probably went to another club some months later and touched more women on the ass. Now, I probably went home with some or was on some real, what you drinking on? Because I come through, buy a drink and won't even holler at you. You see what I'm saying? So it's different stages that I went through. Still not making an excuse. There still was some, some weird stuff, bro. But that's the evolution. That's the evolution. But when you come home, let's say you talking to somebody and you locked up and y'all married. A lot of the time, bro, I'll be looking at this, I'll be like, bro, that shit ain't gonna work. You're like, bro, you holding your nuts on shoulder. He got somebody that's gonna stay down with him. I'm like, bro, that shit not gonna work. I say, man, that whoever he is in there, when he come home, he gonna be a totally different person, bro. Some niggas get subjected to certain things. Keep in mind, when you talking to a female and you locked up, bro, she is your everything. You understand her tone. You so into her that you got her breathing down to her signs. All these things, all these things have to be taken into consideration. I'm about to stop at Publix and get me a sandwich for it. All these things have to be taken into consideration. So when you come home, bro, you need time to grow. You need time to come up out that little hole that you've been in, bro. Y'all know what I'm talking about. A lot of y'all females be catching that dude who just came home because he got that glow. His skin is golden. He been preserved. He ain't been slutted out yet. Y'all be targeting them people. I know for a fact. You got the evolve, bro. You got the evolve. I had the evolve. I'm still evolving. If I could apologize, I would. I'm out. Y'all get in the comment section. Am I overthinking this process? I don't think I am, but y'all get in the comment section.